Alright, y'all, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Topic of today is going from relationship to relationship. Because the first thing somebody wants to do, 9 times out of 10, after a breakup, is find somebody else or replace someone else. Or sometimes it's not that they're trying to replace the person, they're trying to replace that void of having someone. This is why a lot of times people go back to the same person, because they think that it's the person that they're missing, but it's the void that you're missing. It's the attachment. It's the attachment to somebody. This is why a lot of people stay in bad relationships. It's not that the person is a good person, it's the attachment. Remember, I made a video a long time ago about attachment, when I was trying to explain to y'all that it's not really the person that you're missing. Like say you break up with somebody, it's not really the person that you're missing 9 times out of 10, especially if it was like bad. Like, say this, people be like, why am I missing a narcissist? Let's just say that. A lot of people be like, man, why am I missing this fucking narcissist, man? This narcissist did this and that. Why am I missing this person? It's not the narcissist that you're missing. It's the attachment. You need to understand that it's attachment. That means that you want companionship. So when you become single, you got to understand that you're going to miss that attachment. And really, no other new person could really fulfill it like that, the last person. That's why you still miss the narcissist. And this is another thing with this relationship to relationship shit. Y'all got to understand that until you break the attachment with that last person, right? Until you break attachment with them, you're always going to think about them or miss them or compare them to the next person, or the next person won't be good enough, even though they might be good enough. They might be perfect. You ever meet somebody like they're perfect, but I just can't stop thinking about dumb fuck narcissists? That's why. Because the attachment. And when you rush and try to get with somebody else, you kind of fumble the opportunity and the reciprocation that could be there if you took it slow, or if you actually took time to yourself before you even talk to somebody else. Because a lot of people, man, they run back to exes and shit, and it's not because they ex is better than the men or women they come across. It's because they have not broke that attachment. That's what it is. It's attachment to that person, man. Sometimes you don't even know. Sometimes you think that you miss the person, but you don't even know who that person really is. Or that person might not even be that person no more. Or maybe they never was. So let me explain it like this. A lot of people are grieving or missing an ex, or going back to an ex that they think that they thought the ex was. Like they're in love with somebody who don't even exist. For example, say you think this guy rock with you hard for 5 years. You think they really fuck with you. Then you find out they've been cheating on you the whole time or some shit. Let's just say that. You are in love. You're going to be in love and attached to the person you thought they was when you break up with them. That's why I'm saying, you ask, why do you still care about the narcissist or whatever? That's why. So even you break up with the person, but you know who they really are now. God showed you who they really are, right? But you're not going to believe that or accept that, or you're going to still miss the person because you still think that they are somebody who you thought they was. You're attached to that. You could call it ideal or whatever you want to call it, but you're attached to that. You're not attached to who they really are. I ain't saying, I think it's bad if you wait too long. Like if you just wait forever, like I'm going to heal forever. I don't think people should do that. But I don't think, if you do, because the thing is this, you don't have a time, you can't predict when you're going to meet somebody good or not. So say you break up with somebody, you meet somebody good, right? I ain't saying don't talk to them. You just got to let this person know, like, look, I just got out of a long-term relationship, so I just want to I don't want to be serious right now. I just want to get to know you or something. Just take time with them instead of going all out and trying to make them be who you just left. Because you don't get to pick when you meet somebody good. So you can't. Sometimes you might meet somebody good right away. That's why I'm saying what I just said about the take time with the person. Some people will be like, man, I'm healed and fuck that. They be passing up on all kind of good people. So that's not good either. But at the same time, man, I feel like people underrate being single. I feel like it's like a break. It's like, damn, all right, I went through that long-ass relationship. That shit took a lot out of me. Let me take a break. People try to give no energy to somebody else, which is going to drain them even more. So you just got out of a relationship with somebody, you broke down, and you're going to try to give that to somebody else. You can't. And here's the kicker. They can't really give it to you. It might work for about a month or so, but guess what's going to happen? You're going to start missing the person you was with, or it's just not going to be good enough. Because you still have not broke that attachment with that person, which means you're not getting the full reciprocation from that new person that you would get if you was like broke up with somebody, the ex, for like 2 years or something. Then you met this same person. It would be a whole different thing. How do I know this? Because I see good women, you call them good women or whatever. I see good women or whatever run back to a boyfriend. And they know, they'll even say it, he's not better. But they're going to do it because they're attached. If they would have just broke off with that guy and then came back later to me or whoever, whatever guy, it would have worked way better. But instead, I'm attached to this person still. But I'm going to try to get attached to you. How? It's not going to be full attachment. You can't. You just can't. Because you're still attached to somebody else. This is the problem with the whole world, honestly. Everybody's fucking this one, and I just got done fucking that one and that one and that one. Then they meet you. And they still going to go back and talk to him or her. That's the problem with the world right now. And nobody want to just take time to themselves and fucking detox. Just being honest, just fucking detox. I ain't even saying that you can't interact with other women or men, or maybe you want them to come over, whatever y'all do. But don't be that serious with somebody after you just broke up with somebody else in a serious relationship, because it just doesn't. You could be fumbling a good thing, basically. You could be fumbling a real good thing. Because you're not giving that person a chance to actually get full reciprocation. It's kind of like this. Say a woman or man is talking to 10 different people, and they're talking to you too. You really believe in your heart of hearts, unless they really feel that you're just better than all the other ones that they talk to, you really feel in your heart of hearts they're giving you their full reciprocation. They can't, because they're talking to other people too. They can't. If a woman's texting 10 different men, ain't no way she's going to give me full reciprocation. She can't. She's still texting this one and that. How? That's why it's hard for a rich man to be happy. He got all kind of cars. He don't know which one to drive, and he got all houses and everything. He got all kind of women. That's probably why a lot of them rich men be sleeping with other men. They got so many damn women they can't even be happy. It's kind of like that. It's kind of almost the same thing, but it's just a different scenario. You are dealing with being hurt versus dealing with somebody talking to 10 different people or whatever. It's best to heal, man. I don't care what anybody say. I always detox after a relationship. And it might be a 5-year detox. Oh, well. And then in 5 years, I'm going to love myself. I'm going to be, because relationships a lot of times really be hindering you from doing a lot of things. There's a lot of things that people could be doing, but relationships kind of keep them from that. And it shouldn't be that way. Really, relationships are supposed to catapult you, not hinder you. But that detox, enjoy being single. That's all I can say. Just enjoy being single. Because if you really think about it, you know that relationships are not perfect. I think when people break up with somebody, they try to fill that void and they forget that, damn, relationships really ain't perfect. Let me just chill for a second. Let me just chill for a second before I get with another woman or another man. You know what I mean? This is what people got to do. It's very important. And I know you might see, a lot of people see the person they was with somebody else right away, and that's their foolishness. Because they still attached to you. Whether you want the person or not, here's another thing that y'all don't get. It don't matter if you want the person or not, or you're together or not, you're still attached. You still got to break the attachment. You still got to break the attachment. You ever see people, I ain't worried about that bitch no more, I ain't worried no more, fuck my baby mama. Mad as fuck, you still mad at her, so there's feelings right there. He ain't broke that damn attachment yet. Only thing you could do with somebody who just got a relationship is just be patient with them. Only way I see, this is another thing I like to say. Only way I see it might be, and I say might be with an absolute grain of salt, I guess, if you want to call it. The only way I see it might work is if when two people, both people just got a relationship, then they might meet each other and they can help each other heal. You get what I'm saying? That might work. But one person hurt and the other person, nah, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. But if two people are hurt, that might actually work. Because y'all both met each other, y'all both going through the same shit, and then y'all both are healing each other, that might actually work. But if one person's hurt or just got a relationship, this other person been out here, been a player, or they not attached, they emotionally unavailable or something, that's not going to work. It's just simply not going to work, man. I feel like it's more of, I think people underrate the fact that this person might be a good person. Like, say I meet a good girl. I broke up with my girl, and say I meet a good girl. She might be better. Matter of fact, let's say this. There's been times that I think in relationships where I may have met somebody better, but I was like, nah, I'm with her. Basically. You know what I mean? And the reason why you can't really see that is because you're attached to that other person. And I'm talking about when the relationship was already bad. Like, this girl's bad, I need to leave her alone type shit. But I don't because attachment type shit. And I just met this great girl down the street type shit. But I'm going to go back to narcissist type shit. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody been there. Where you ran across somebody that you should have left, or I ain't going to say that, because you ran across somebody that you ask yourself, like, why did I pass up that or this for you? When I knew you was on some bullshit, I should have just cut you off. Females do it all the time. I'm telling you, they'll meet a great guy and go right back to the dude, treat them like shit. I swear they'll do it. So will men. And it's all because of attachment. It ain't because that person's better. So you got to take that into consideration when it comes to why nobody compares to him or nobody compares to her. Yeah, because you know why nobody compares to him or her? Because you're attached to them still. Period. That's why. That's why I don't even, if I break up with a girl, I'm not even going to get serious with no other girl. It's not fair. The only way I would consider that shit is if she is in the same situation. Like, oh, you broke up with your person too? Maybe we might have something there. But other than that, no, I'm not going to do that. Because it's not fair to her and it's not fair to me. She's not, no matter how perfect she is, it's not going to reciprocate as if it would if I was broken of the attachment from the last girl I left. Been single for a long time now, broke up the attachment. But if let's just say I caught my ex cheating, right? Let's just say I caught my ex cheating or some shit. I broke up with her. And all these girls is coming my way and I'm just passing, I'm good. Man, fuck women, fuck relationships and all this. You're not ready. And it could be a good ass girl and you can't get it because you still fucked up over that shit. And I hate to say it, but this is what a lot of men think women are too picky and they never satisfied and they never happy. I don't think that's what it is. I think the problem with a lot of females is going from man to man to man to man to man. Never taking a break. It's hard to reciprocate that happiness dealing with somebody when you're talking to different men all the time or going from man to man all the time. It's going to be difficult. Just like a male player. If he's sleeping with all these women, it's going to be hard as hell for him to just, let me just pick her and reciprocate 100% to her. How? You gotta make sure motherfuckers is healed. If you don't understand it from that perspective, look at it from this perspective. I get with a girl, I know she just broke up with her boyfriend. I can't compete with that. It don't matter how much better I am than the boyfriend. I can't compete with that because she's still attached to that. Do you guys really trust if somebody just broke up with somebody? Do you really trust? I'm saying not you breaking up. I'm saying they broke up. And they coming to you with a broken heart. Do you really trust that they really are ready to move on and they over them? And come on, man. We know what time it is. That's one of the things I look for in a female. Does she got the capability of being single for a while? Not just because I don't want to be a rebound, but because of this too. What if we break up, but there might be a chance we get back together? But if she go to man to man to man after we broke up, well, that's Pet Cemetery shit. I ain't the same woman no more. See, a woman that don't jump from man to man to man, she ain't gonna be, as soon as we break up, oh, where's another man at? Or a man, vice versa. When y'all break up, a man ain't gonna be, oh shit, where the hoes at? As soon as he break up with you. It don't make sense. I look for that characteristic in females. Are they capable of being alone? Because, and this is another reason, because when a woman has the ability to be alone, woman or man for real, and why are you doing this? You see me getting over with my blinker. Like, I don't understand why people drive the way they drive. I really don't. I really don't. Man, he done made me forget my shit. Stupid ass. Anyways, man, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I just forgot, but I think what I was trying to say is something along the lines of what I look for in a woman when I'll figure it out in a minute. But let me get back to what I was saying. I think I'll come across it when I start talking like this. I feel like when a woman has the ability to stay alone for a while, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, I guess, but that's one of the characteristics I look for in a female, because I feel like it kind of, oh, I know what I was going to say. I got it. I finally got it. It shows that the woman is actually, she loves herself. See, I'm going to just say it like this. I don't think women or men who can't stay alone love themselves. I mean, yeah, they might love themselves to a certain extent, but they ain't fell in love with themselves. There's a difference. I used to love myself all the time in but I couldn't be out without a relationship. I need people to do my laundry, this and that. I couldn't be alone. Yeah, I love myself, but not to the extent when you fall in love with yourself. That's a whole nother level. You can be alone, be your best friend, be your own happiness. Which brings me to my point. How can I make a woman happy if she can't make herself happy? And the only way a woman really can prove that she can make herself happy is to be alone. Think about it. Because most females, not just females, but men and women who can't make themselves happy, I say I need another woman on deck, I need another man on deck. And guess what that means? That means I can't make you happy. If you can't make yourself happy, I don't stand a chance. It might work for a while, but it ain't gonna work forever, because it's not gonna be enough. A woman can do everything in her power to make me happy, but if I'm not happy myself, it's not gonna be enough. And that's what happens when you move from person to person, because the reciprocation ain't there, because the attachment. When you try to love somebody, you give them all your heart, right? Well, when you break up with somebody, you don't have no heart. You think you do, but you don't. If you really cared about them, your heart done right now. Your heart gone right now. It's broken. You gotta put the pieces back together and shit. And then eventually love again when you back. Because relationships break you. But you're not supposed to let them break you to the point that it makes you a worse person. You're supposed to use it to your advantage to make you a better person. But nevertheless, it still breaks you. It's part of the process of breaking up. Your ass breaking up. Meaning you broken. Not just the relationship, you broken. If you ain't no way you stay with somebody long-term relationship and you ain't care about them. Even if you don't want them no more. That's another thing. I don't want him no more, so I'm just gonna go fuck other men. Yeah, you might not want him no more, but you still attached. Until the attachment is broken, you're gonna be still thinking about him. I don't care how perfect the other guy is or how much you like him or whatever. Same thing, vice versa. That's why I don't do it. Because the moment, if I break up with a girl after 5 years or something, and then try to go out and kick it with women, she's on my mind. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Yeah, the girl I could be with could be fine and everything. Her sex could be good and everything. But in the back of my mind, I'm still thinking about the girl I was with for all that time. That's a fact. That is not something I made up. That is a fact. And anybody who denies it is a lie. It's humanly impossible. The thing is, why people say, well, to get over them, you get with somebody else. This is what people think, right? So some people are going to say what I just said is bullshit, because they'll say, nah, I'll just get some more pussy, or I'll just get another dude and I'm over it, I'm good. And even if that may be the case, but now you got another problem. And what's going to happen usually when people do that is, yeah, you'll get over them temporarily, right? But when it don't work with that other person, which it won't because you didn't take proper steps, you didn't heal, they don't know. They basically rebound, even if you don't want them to be, right? So once that goes bad, now you got two people you got to get over. Some people got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that they got to get over. I can't make this shit up. A lot of people talking hurt by 7 motherfuckers right now. Because they kept going to different. Man, look, man. Y'all, either y'all get it or y'all don't. It's not a good thing. I suggest anybody who breaks up, just get in a relationship with yourself. That's the first thing. You shouldn't even be thinking about another woman or man. Even though it's cool to interact with them, not on no serious shit, but whatever, just kicking into whatever y'all want to do shit, that's cool. But not no serious shit, man. Not that quick, man. You just can't. It takes everything to make a relationship work. You have to have 2 full jars. The jars meaning the people. They have to be full. Because it's going to take everything to make this shit work. How's it going to work when I'm a quarter of a jar and they half of a jar or some shit? Or maybe they a full jar and I'm a quarter of a jar. I'm still worried about an X. Or I'm still not over the ex yet. It's not, man, look, it's going to be so hard. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to them because you're giving them a broken heart. And it's not fair to you because you might be a good lover, but you can't right now. It's kind of like I'm a good quarterback, but my ACL tore right now. I can't play. I'm just fucked. I can't play right now. I gotta heal. So when you break up with somebody, you got to heal. I don't understand why females don't want to do this shit, but they need to. Men too. The thing with men is, a lot of times men only want sex anyway, so it works better for them. I broke up with a girl, I'm just gonna just kick it and fuck. That don't work that good for women because women be wanting the companionship more. And it sucks, but women need to realize what I just said. Like, yeah, men can get away with it easier than y'all because they just want sex out of it. You want more than sex, so it's harder for you to just sit back and not talk to nobody at all, or just talk to somebody just to have some fun and sex. That don't work too well with women, especially when they trying to find someone serious. It don't work this good. For a man, that's damn near perfect. I suggest you get over the guy. Get over the guy, whoever you were talking to. And whoever is watching this video that just broke up with somebody. Get in a relationship with yourself. Don't worry about no man right now or no woman right now. Get in a relationship with yourself. Because you're going to have to learn how to make yourself happy and figure out who you really are and find yourself to find the right person anyway. And to be happy with them. A lot of people find the right person, but they're not happy with them. And I can't make it up. You cannot jump from person to person like that. Not on no serious shit. Gotta find yourself, man. Gotta love yourself for a while. Be selfish for a while. Somebody told me that a while back. Like, be selfish for a while. Because if you got a big heart and shit, you always trying to love everybody and put everybody first and shit. When he said that, I was like, you know what? It is time for me to be selfish for a while. Not saying that be selfish like towards people and be, inconsiderate and shit, but just it's about me right now. Fuck that. I didn't put everybody else first. This shit about me right now. I'm gonna love me for a while. You know how moms be like, y'all 18. I'm gonna fucking have the house to myself for a while. Fuck y'all, basically. You know what I mean? The same shit. It's the same shit. All I know is, I know deep down inside, it don't matter. The girl could be damn near way better than the last girl I broke up with. If I jump from that one to that, if I jump from one woman to the next, I already know I'm still going to think about old girl. That's why I don't do it. That's why I try to avoid, like, if you just break up with somebody, I ain't trying to really go to the movies, none of that shit. I ain't trying to do none of that serious shit because that's all I'm gonna do is think about the girl I just broke up with. Now, if you catch me 3 years down the line or a couple years down the line, maybe even 6 months, shit, who knows, right? Then maybe we talking about something different because she's not on my mind like that. I can actually reciprocate to you. I just feel like people should focus on themselves. I feel like relationships sometimes be holding people back from doing certain things. So shit, I'm single now. Fuck it. I'm gonna just do me. And I don't mean just I'm gonna go fuck everybody. Nah, everything. Kick it, whatever. I ain't gotta worry about no woman telling me get off that project you trying to work on or whatever. Nah, I'm gonna enjoy this shit. Cause a lot of shit, when you are in a relationship, you can't enjoy when you're single. I think people forget that sometimes. So I feel like when you're single, it should be a time for you to enjoy being single. So when you do get in a relationship again, You already got all that shit out of you. So like saying, man, he's single. Well, shit, I'm just going to fuck around and have women friends for a while. Now when I meet the girl I want, a right girl, I already had my fun, I already fucked and all that shit, right? Now I'm cool, I'm good, I got it out of my system. Versus, you know, not enjoying being single and shit. Get with a girl, now I'm still gonna be fucking other girls behind her back or whatever. Or even worse, some people don't enjoy being single and they just fall off. They lose themselves. They stop eating and all kind of shit. You're supposed to becoming a better version. Next time that person see me that broke up with me or whatever, I broke up with them, it don't matter. Next time they see me, they're gonna see a better version than what they had. This shit is the ignite a flame to make me a better person. But I feel like the biggest thing that people do wrong is go look for another woman or man. But really, they should be looking for another woman and man that is within themselves. That's the woman or man they should be looking for. Because I feel like, damn, man, that girl kind of had me lost. That ain't really me, man. I need to find myself for a minute. She got me all fucked up. She had me doing shit I wasn't doing. I'm stressed the fuck out. All kind of shit. Yeah, let me fall back from females for a while and just, especially on a serious tip. And I need to find myself. I need to learn things about myself. I need to love myself. Because a woman cannot make me feel loved more than I can make myself feel loved. Just like anybody. Nobody can make you feel loved more than you can yourself. That is a fact. Maybe if you have kids and I don't know, I ain't never had that experience. Maybe if my kids say, come up and dad, I love you, shit, that might be the only thing. Well, I don't think I don't think a spouse, I don't think so. I don't think they can make you feel loved more than yourself. I think that's why a lot of times people are not happy with who they with. I feel like they put it all on them. It's your job to make me happy and feel loved 100%. And they forget that it's still your job too. I can only make a woman so happy, period, point blank. And if a woman just came from another man, I really don't stand a chance for real. How? It don't matter, I hate him, he's nothing, he's that. It don't matter. You still attached to him. You still attached. That's why a man can catch, or a woman, man or woman, catch somebody in their house fucking somebody else and they still go back to him and don't leave him. He blacked your eye and stole your car and everything, she's still going back. Why? Because of attachment. It ain't because he's some great person that she just can't get rid of and get over. Nah, it's the attachment, man. So it don't matter what they did wrong. So all that, he ain't shit. I'm here with you on a date. Fuck him. Yeah, we'll see. Next week you'll probably be talking right back to him, man. Look, I'm telling you, I've seen this shit so many times, bro. That's why I'm not doing that. I feel like, why would I fumble a good woman because I got some shit that I got to deal with first? I'll just straight up tell a female, hey, I just broke up with somebody. I gotta get over that shit first. I like who you are. I want to get to know you and shit like that, but I don't want to fuck it up. So I'm just telling you up front. I can't give you exactly what I want to give you what you want. If you're okay with that, then fine. But if not, then I don't know what to tell you. Not only do you gotta watch out for, not only do you not have to jump from relationship to relationship, you gotta watch out for people doing that shit. Ain't no woman in the world gonna convince me who just got a relationship with somebody else that she gonna really fuck with me. Even if she mean it, she might mean it. I've seen it. I've seen what women mean. I know she mean it. But guess what? They still go back. I've seen it the other way, where a woman don't want to fuck with me no more. Go fuck with somebody else, still come back. In fact, a lot of y'all go back to the person. Why? Because you started trying to talk to somebody else, and it reminds you of the person you're attached to. Instead of, let me just take a break from all y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, I gotta get over her, right? But the last thing I need to do is be around women like that all the time, because that's just gonna remind me of her. So I'm about to cut all y'all off for a little bit. That way I don't think I'm missing her, when really I'm just missing attachment, because the women I'm talking to, you know, they're just reminding me of her even more. Some people say that it helps them get over it, but whatever, man. I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. Long time ago, my friend Yante told me, and ever since, he said heal. And every time I get in a long term and it don't work, I heal. Because the first time I didn't do that. And I got with somebody who I liked a lot. Probably a little bit better. But guess what? It wasn't right. It never was right the whole time. And it lasted for a long time. But it was never right. You could tell that it's a rebound. Even though you like this person, you could still tell the feelings ain't as strong as it was with the last person. You just tell. Now I get it though. If I break up with a girl, it's detox time. That way when I do talk to another girl, she ain't no baggage. Ain't no, oh, I'm sneaking a text the ex behind her back. None of that. None of that. It's all her. She gets all reciprocation. But you know, and another thing that they got going on, telling these women, text them all, date them all. That girl can't reciprocate to one guy. How? You talking to all these guys? How you gonna reciprocate to one guy? And I know what you're gonna think. Well, you might miss out on something. Well, obviously, they can't be that great if you meet somebody and they don't make you say, let me just chill with this one for a minute and see what happens with them. If they ain't that damn great, then they must not be that damn great. If you still feel like, I gotta text another one and another one. This is how a lot of people fumble good people. You on a date with this guy, and then your phone blowing up. Now he think you fucking other people. All because you couldn't be patient enough to just talk to one person or wait until you met this good person. That's another thing. A woman don't want to wait. It can happen to men too, but she don't want to wait, so she's talking to 10 people, then she meets this one great dude, right? But guess what? That baggage is still there. They blowing up her phone. Maybe he's showing up at her house, or who knows? And she expects him to believe that, nah, I ain't fucking nobody but you. That would have never happened if the woman just took a break and then ran into the right guy. She would have been able to reciprocate towards that guy better, and the baggage wouldn't have been there. But that's not what they do. They talk to, date them all, girl. Remember? That's what they do. Trying to tell you it's not going to work. It's a bad idea, man. It's a very bad idea. I think a lot of people do this shit because they see the other person that's talking to somebody. Who the fuck who they talking to? That don't mean shit. That don't mean you happier than me. Because I got the real happiness within myself. I didn't go looking for it in another woman. I look for it in as soon as we break up. I don't go looking for it in another woman. I go to God. I'm back again. Basically, I'm back to where it all started again. Now I know what time it is. It's crunch time with me and you. You know what I'm saying? You and me relationship about to get closer. Sometimes God takes people away so you can get closer to it. But that we ain't going to even get into that one. A lot of times God didn't even want y'all with the person in the first place. But you kept ignoring the signs and shit. And the Most High, I told you, this ain't the one. And you going to keep getting bucked into your head until you leave this girl alone. Oh, you don't want to listen this time? STD. Oh, you don't want to listen this time? Kid. Child support. I told you leave this girl alone. She's not the right one. Same thing, vice versa. People don't be listening to God, man. God be showing y'all left and right, busting your head left and right. You know what I mean? How many times you going to let this person do the shit they do, and you still run back? How many times? People gotta ask themselves these questions, man. But I'm about to be at the job, man. I just want y'all to know, man. Anybody out there single right now, just enjoy that shit, man. And I ain't saying go do dumb shit. I mean, enjoy it like you. Enjoy loving yourself. Enjoy your relationship with yourself and God. And it's very important, man, because really a relationship can't work until both people have this type of establishment within themselves. That self-love, real self-love, on a high level, not on a low level. Anybody can, I love myself, okay. Anybody can say that, but do you really love yourself to the point that I just broke up with a person, I'm fucked up, but I ain't about to go look for love and look for someone else to make me feel love? Matter of fact, I'm about to just keep self-improving. You got that type of self-love? Or do you got the I'm gonna kill myself because I broke up with this person, I can't live without them? Basically, like they're God, which they're not. And another thing with this self-love shit, you're not going to settle anymore. Because a lot of people are in the situation they're in because they settled. If they loved themselves, they would have not have settled. Ain't no way they would have settled. Shit, I'm good. I love myself. I'm happy. I ain't got to settle for that. Nah, I'll pass. Versus, man, I know she's 800 pounds and all this and that. Yeah, fuck it. I can't help it, dog. I need something. Nah, fuck that shit, man. This is what happened, man. Fuck that settling, man. When you start to love yourself, you don't settle. Because you don't need nobody else to fill the void. So therefore, ain't no going from woman to woman. None of that. Or man to man, none of that. I'm talking about breakup wise. I ain't talking about companionship. That's what you want to do. All I know is if y'all see me in a relationship again and I break up, I'll be single again. And I'm okay with that. I'll be single for years if I have to. However long it takes until I'm ready to say, all right, maybe now I'm ready. Maybe I can trust somebody again. Or love somebody again. Until then, I ain't doing that shit. Why? I love myself. If I had kids, I would just love them and love myself. At the end of the day, that's the only true love I can depend on. I can't depend on somebody else's love. We already know how that shit go. We already know how that shit go. And 9 times out of 10, you know, people gotta realize this too. 9 times out of 10, you probably was with somebody who cared about you because y'all was together so long. You trying to fill that same void, and it's impossible. That new person can't love you like them yet. There's no way. So if that's why you're doing it, then you might as well just go ahead and wait. Me personally, man, I'm taking breaks. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm taking breaks. I'm living life. I'm doing, you know what I mean? I'm doing what's right. Ever since my friend Yante told me that shit a long time ago. I think it was almost like it was over 10 years ago. He told me that. He said, you gotta heal. Back then, I kind of knew, like, all right, I gotta heal. But now I understand because I see it. I see other people, how they go from person to person. It makes way more sense now. It's deeper than just you gotta heal. It's way deeper than that, but the importance is you gotta heal. A lot of people think getting another woman or man is healing you, and it's really not. It's just a band-aid. It's a band-aid to cover the cut, basically. And guess what's gonna happen once that shit fucking sizzles out? You're going to start thinking about that other person again. What are they doing? Who they with? You know what I mean? This is the type of shit you do. When you don't heal. Man, I don't give a fuck who she with. I got to heal. That's all right. She winning right now. She got somebody else. So what? Watch what I get later, though. And watch who I become. Not only am I going to get somebody better, the person is going to get somebody better than what she got. Because if she with somebody right away, 9 times out of 10, it's a rebound situation. Because a person of value is going to see that, like, all right, you just got a relationship with somebody. I can't just commit to you right away. Only person going to do that shit is, to me, like a thirsty person. So yeah, you got your little boyfriend. Obviously, you thirsty motherfucker. Gotta be. Because ain't no other way. Ain't no way around it. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. Man, love yourselves, man. That's the most important thing, man. I feel like the biggest misconception that we are all under as people is we need someone else to make us feel loved. But in reality, we can't even really feel loved by anyone unless we love ourselves first. Because it's not going to be enough. This is why people got good women and men, and I'm still not happy with him. I've seen women, like, what did he do wrong? He ain't do nothing wrong. That's shit. I guess I'm just about to fuck and that's it. He ain't do nothing wrong. Then I'm next. It don't matter what I do. I've seen it with my own eyes. He didn't do nothing wrong. That was it. That was a flag right there. Like, yep, we're just going to be friends and fuck or whatever until you're done. Because, shit, that motherfucker ain't do nothing wrong. And you just leaving him? That, to me, is a person that they don't have that love within themselves. That's why they're not satisfied. And I'm going to say this before I go. Love within yourself is basically God. You ain't going to get that unless you start getting a relationship with God. But God is within us, right? Now y'all get it? Catch you on the next one.